Hi everybody, this is Chirag Desai from Right Way Nicole and welcome all of you. I hope all of you are safe and sound in your home. Owing to the current situation of COVID-19, we all are compelled to stay and lock down in our homes. We can't do any sorts of outdoor activities, and same also goes for IELTS or PT coaching. Students, I am in front of you because now we have to move forward. We cannot sit idle, and we need to continue preparation for this English proficiency test. So once we get prepared, we can utilize this time of lockdown for preparing ourselves. And once all things get soothed away, we can actually sit into the examination and get the desired bands. Students, today I'll be going to take one of the toughest module of IELTS, which is IELTS writing. And in IELTS writing, I am going to take a webinar on essay writing. Many of the students, they have actually asked me that, sir, what can be the stand if we have to face an IELTS question that contains positive or negative development? So, guys, today I've actually opted out one such essay question which was asked into the IELTS examination in India 2-3 months back. So here lies the question. But before that, what a student should do, when the student needs to manage the time as far as writing is concerned. Irrespective of our examination pattern in India, like all of our academic examinations, they used to last around 3 hours, but IELTS examination, each module lasts around 60 minutes, that is 1 hour. So we have to change our preparation and strategy, and we have to understand this fact that time is one of the most important ingredient as far as IELTS test is concerned. So, like we have to face two tasks in IELTS writing, task one and task two. So we have to also manage the time accordingly. The total and duration of the IELTS writing test is around 60 minutes. So we should actually spend 40 minutes on IELTS writing, right? This should be the management time where we should do. So we should do this, like the very first thing is that we have to plan the essay, right? And for that, we should actually spend 5 minutes on it. After planning the essay, because see, planning the essay is most important. Why? Because it is not a composition, or we cannot start writing the essay very abruptly without any, like preparation. Because IELTS essay, the topics of the essay, they demand analytical thought process from the students. Bands are also rewarded on the basis of logical arguments developed by the students. So it is very much necessary for the student to understand that apart from vocabulary, apart from complex sentences, the most important aspect which the examiners are looking for is the logical arguments. How convincingly you are actually advocating your stand with logical arguments is one of the most important ingredient as far as essay writing is concerned. So we should always plan ahead. We should spend around 5 minutes around it. I'll also show you how to plan your essay. Once we plan the essay, we should write the essay, right? We have to write at least 250 words, and therefore we should spend 30 minutes on it. We have to write at least 250 words. Thereafter, after the writing, after completing our essay, we should actually check whatever we have done, right? And again, it is around 5 minutes. So we should check for any probable spelling mistakes, any punctuation errors. Believe me, students, 6 out of 10 students, they never check their essays even in the examination, not at during the preparation phase. And this is one of the most prime reason for not getting appropriate bands in IELTS writing. So students, I would request all of you that please always check whatever you have written. So spend around 5 minutes on it. right? So in this manner, you should spend your 40 minutes. Now, let's come to the very first phase of planning the essay. How to plan the essay? So there should always be, 5 steps. How to plan the essay? So number one, decide your writing style. What style, like you are going to adopt? Because there are various sorts of writing styles which are prevalent in IELTS. You might be knowing that, one of the essay questions, we need to just discuss the parameters. In other sorts of IELTS questions like agree or disagree, or in this case also, the examiner is asking us very specifically what we believe, what is our opinion, whether we believe that is it a positive development, or whether we believe that it is a negative development, or we believe that no, it is actually a blend of both. So we have to decide the writing style. So in this part we have to decide it. So let us understand the question first of all. See what the question is. The question says, in many countries around the world, young people decide to leave their parents' home once they finish the school. Now this is a general concrete statement given in the question. It says that after finishing their schooling, pupils, or like students or adolescents, they leave their parents' home, right? And they start living on their own or share a home with their friends, or maybe classmates or schoolmates, or maybe college mates. They live, as a PG. Now, this statement is already been given into the question. We cannot deviate from it. We cannot deny the fact that no, students, they are not living, because here in the question itself they already told you that students in some countries or in many countries, young people, they decide to leave their parents' home after finishing the school, and they share an apartment or a living space with their friends in order to pursue their higher studies or maybe do a temporary job, right? So this is a new sort of development. Now the question is that it says, do you believe that this development is for the good for both the parents as well as the student? That is it a positive development, or you see that it actually has a detrimental impact, right? So you need to understand what the question demands. The question demands your stand. The question demands that you have to take a particular position, either positive or negative. So here the style, the writing style, it would be, like opinion essay. It is opinion. You have to clearly state your stand or maybe opinion. Now what opinion we should do, we should go for, we'll discuss this in a later stage, right? But here you need to understand that the writing style of this essay has to be opinion essay. Those who have taken coaching from our institute, they understand this chronology and terminology, that what is an opinion essay, what is a discussion opinion essay, what is situational essays, right? So if anybody new students they are watching, don't worry, we'll clear all the facts with you, but this is just to understand this fact. Also I'll in the very first part, what we will do is that we will plan the essay. In the next video, what we will do is that we'll actually write this essay, so that uh, the whole video does not become that much lengthy, so that it can bore you. I am here just to tell you, in this part of the video I'm just here to tell you how to plan the essay, how to understand what the examiner needs from you, how to get grade bands, 7.5, 8 bands from essay writing. Okay, students. Okay, so this was the very first step, how to plan the essay. The second step is you have to identify the total number of tasks Okay, you need to identify the total number of tasks. So students, you know that there are 4 band giving criterias as far as IELTS writing is concerned. One of them is TA, that is task achievement, or task response, that is TR, task response. So we need to understand how many tasks which have been actually asked by the question, and that we have to include in our answer. So if you see, the very first part is they are asking us to clear our stand. So this is task number 1, right? Secondly, they have asked us to give reasons for our answer, that is give logical arguments, right? Why you have taken a particular stand, either positive or negative, why you are on a positive side, for example. So you have to give a concrete logical argument, right? You have to give reason to your answer. So this is task number 2. Third is include relevant examples. Not just that you have to give logical reasoning for your stand or position or opinion, but you have to prove it by giving any examples from real life experience from yourself, right? So it is a relevant examples. You have to include the examples also. So this was task number 3. And task number 4 is your answer must contain at least 250 words. So guys, there are 4 tasks which we have discussed. That is, state your opinion, give logical arguments for your opinion, include and prove it by giving lifetime real life examples, and write at least 250 words. So here your total number of tasks, they are 4. You should actually include all these 4 tasks in your answer so that you can get the complete and full bands for your one criteria, that is called TR, or task achievement. The third step of planning, according to me, is draw a keyword triangle. All right, logical for exploring logical arguments. Should be better like this. Guys, this keyword triangle, keyword triangle, I believe that each and every IELTS essay, they are 3-dimensional. Okay, and we have to think ahead, like we have to think in advance what opinion I'll take, which side I am going to take. And in order to do that, you have to explore the logical arguments. Why leaving the parents home after schooling is a positive development or positive thing for the student or for the parents itself, or why it will have a negative impact on it. You have to first of all think on that. So for that, I have a concept of drawing a keyword triangle. This is our style. If you have right way students, they know this style. But still, if you're new to this video, I am going to teach you how to think of logical arguments, which is the heart and soul of any of the IELTS essays, which can fetch great bands. So today I'm going to show you how to think and how to draw the keyword triangle, right? So let us draw it. First of all, triangle. Let us draw. Right now it says this triangle it's called a keyword triangle. See, it's called a keyword triangle, right? Keyword triangle. So now what are keywords? So we have to find those keywords into the question, right? So what are the keywords? The keywords are young people decide to leave their parents once they finish their school. It is a keyword, right? So it is our central keyword. teenagers or teens leave their parents and to live independently. Guys, this is our central keyword, you know. Sorry, it's got just, let me type it again. Teenagers leave their parents' place to live independently. Right? Okay, right? Now, what can we hear? What we can write? So the question demands, do you believe, is it a positive development, or you believe it is a negative development? What do you think? So this one, guys, this is a central keyword. The teenagers, they leave their parents' place in order to live independently, either for studies or maybe a temporary job or whatever it is. And this new type of trend, do you believe that it is a positive development? That is, it does something good for both the parents as well as students, or actually it has an adverse effect? Okay, so let us think both the sides. Let us think both the sides. Let me draw, you know, like over here. Right, that's fine. Okay, so let us first of all discuss how does this new development has some significant or salient features for both the students, how it benefits the student. So if you say so, you know, like it benefits like number one, sorry, let me just, okay, now it's fine. Right, so number one, or let's say benefits students to take care, or to the students to take care of themselves independently. I mean to say, they do not need any of the course, so their parents are not there to take care of them. So they have to take care of themselves independently. So they become self-reliant. This is the thing. They become self-reliant or self-independent. This is the very first thing, right? What can be the next? They do, you know, like household chores, learn new things, meet new people. What all these things do? They will become more mature and develop better understanding, isn't it? So if they do all those household chores themselves, if they learn new things, they meet new people, so all this experience will make them a better human being. They'll become more mature, they develop, you know, like better understanding. So this is also one of the salient features of benefit for the students. So how? Okay, so how the parents are actually benefited by this? I'm writing over here, if you don't mind, students. How the parents? So parents also get extra time, isn't it? So if their children, they leave them, they get extra time to spend with each other. Okay, they can also do, or they can also follow or pursue, let's say pursue their hobbies, because in this case they were so much busy in the, actually growing up and nourishing the child, they could not spend enough time after their hobbies. And they also become happy to see their child growth, isn't it? So these are some of the salient features which we can think, because we have a limited time of 5 minutes. So these are some of the things. Well, in the examination, there is no need for you to write all these things. You can actually brainstorm all these things, and you can add some of the keywords over here. But for the sake of this video, and to make you understand the process of planning the essay, actually I am making this a little bit more explanatory, self-explanatory, right? So now let's think of the negative part. What can be the negative part, students? So there are different negative parts. For example, if the students, they don't have any a sort of, controlling factor into their lives, they may become little bit, let's say, lavish. They don't understand all these things, what is good and what is bad. They may fall victim to some bad company. They can also fall victim to some of the addictions like drugs, alcohol. So all these things are negative things for the student. So they may find foul company, right? Foul friends or company. This is also one of the thing. Secondly, they may get victim of vices such as drugs or alcohol, or maybe violence also, let's say. So see guys, this we have actually brainstormed it. This was like draw a keyword triangle for exploring the logical arguments. So now we can see what can be the fourth part of it, like fourth step. What is the fourth step of it? Fourth step. The fourth step of planning is select the most convincing side for your opinion. So this is most important part, which is select the most convincing side, where your thought better, where you can actually express yourself in one of the most impressive part, where you can find more vocabs, where you can express yourself, so that in order to impress the examiner. So here you can see that we have got plenty of positive sides. So here we can decide that, okay, I'll go with the positive development. So you have chosen your actually opinion that you'll take the positive side. This is the positive side, right? Okay. And you will choose this, you will state in the very first opening paragraph, very first paragraph of your essay, right? So guys, this was just the uh, first part, first 5 minutes of essay writing. In the next few hours, what we will continue, with the writing part. I will also suggest you the structure of this essay. We have got the structure of this essay so that you can benefit at the most maximum part of it, right? If you want to take the snapshot or take the screenshot of this, please take it the screenshot of it while you watch the video. That's the only reason why I have actually paused it, right? And thereafter we'll continue with the other part. So in this manner, students, you need to plan your essay. You should spend the very first 5 minutes on planning the essay. These are the 4 steps of your planning, right? And once you plan this, then and then only, thereafter only, you can start writing. Okay, I hope this video was a little bit useful to you. If you find useful, right, please drop me your and message on WhatsApp. I repeat, I would not be able to pick up the phones. Please WhatsApp me whatever your comments are. Please WhatsApp me. I'm writing this my phone number to you. Again, I'm writing this phone number just for your sake. Please WhatsApp me if you have any of the queries. WhatsApp at this number, right? And I'll respond to your queries. In the next part of the video, we will write the actual essay. Believe me, students, we have the great structures with us, and we'll try to write down in a structural manner, and I'll show you how you can actually excel your writing and you can get more than 6.5 bands to 7 bands to 7.5 bands. Those students who already taken the examination twice or thrice and they fail to score 6 bands, they also please keep watching this video, right? And I'll show you how to improvise the scores also. Again, this was Chirag Desai from Right Way IELTS Academy, Nicole. And in this lockdown, let us be more constructive. Most importantly, please stay in your home. Please follow all the instructions given by the government. Wash your hands very frequently, and please take care of yourself. Thank you very much.